The Tatar community in Kiev also joined in marking the 70th year expulsion anniversary with a march. CCTV's Roee Ruttenberg was there.
Crimean Tatars call this Surgun, the day of mourning, and they say they're protesting not just to remember the events of several decades ago, but also to remember the events of just a few months ago. They note with particular worry the beatings and kidnappings, they say, of Crimean Tatars in Crimea under Russian control. Russian authorities there now running Crimea since March. People here say Crimea is still Ukraine. In fact, some of the chants that we've been hearing here have been "Long live Ukraine, long live the heroes, death to the enemies." These are some of the chants that we heard used also during the Maidan protests here in February. The Crimean Tatars, at least in the view of non-Tatar Ukrainians, are seen as very loyal to Ukraine. In fact, one person we spoke to says he wishes that Ukraine would have done more to help them, to protect them in recent months. The Tatars are urging both their representatives of the ethnic Tatars in Tatarstan, who work more closely with Moscow and the government here in Kiev, to do more to ensure their safety and security in Crimea. And many here say they hope that next year's march can be held back home in Crimea. Roee Ruttenberg, CCTV in Kiev.
In eastern Ukraine, Sunday was the day to remember those lost in the recent upheaval there. Hundreds of separatists gathered in Mariupol to mourn those killed by Ukrainian armed force troops. Flowers were placed at the entrance to a building where 9 days ago, Ukrainian troops opened fire on civilians, killing 7 of them. Many of those remembering the dead called the killings 21st century fascism.